3, 2, 1, end of test. Skiing with a go.
Well, hello there, and welcome to another edition of Warbird Wednesday. My name is Fred Bell. I am the Vice Chairman of the Palm Springs Air Museum, and today we are continuing down our trainer list as we're moving towards a more modern aircraft, and we are covering the Fiat, the G80. Now, the Fiat airplane, Jason, my piccolo assistant, a nice Italian word, is, Greg, you got to pick that up at home.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
Now, this one hits close to home. This is the first jet-powered Italian aircraft, the indigenous aircraft, after World War II. And of course, I am wearing, look at this. I almost want to start singing opera with this thing. What do you think? No? Jason is shaking his head. Please don't sing. I wonder if I would get a copyright strike on that if I did that. What do you think? It's probably, yeah, Jason gives me a probably. They may have heard that on camera. Jason speaks. My piccolo assistant speaks.
I can talk.
So today I'm going to use this F94, if I can get it off its spindle there, as the thing to fill my hands. I'll throw this up. Greg in the edit can throw up a Fiat G80. Now, this aircraft, the G80, it was built by the Italians, and you got to remember, and I've said this about other European aircraft manufacturers, the Italians actually did build really good aircraft in World War II. Part of the problem was they just didn't build enough of them, and they're completely overwhelmed. And then they got in that little tussle with the Germans, and the rest is history. An Italian aviation industry was just completely destroyed during the war. So this was a big leap for them immediately after the war to get this jet-powered trainer. They were trying to get a trainer into European consideration for NATO, the forming NATO countries, and we'll talk about how that all worked out for them. But the G80 was that step into that realm. Its first flight was in 1951. Now, the sad thing about this, it was retired in 1955, which is very sad. We're going to talk about that. There were 2 built, and then there were a couple more built of another variant, a slightly more improved variant, and then they went by the wayside, and we'll explain why. The biggest challenge with this aircraft was that it was underpowered, but the usual suspect in all of these kind of post-war, by the way, that's an Italian gesture. Did you see that? Hey. I'm reliving my Italian roots here. I got to stop with the hand gestures. It was underpowered. It was powered by a British, the connection, a Goblin turbojet engine, and but it just turned out through flight testing and everything they did, it just didn't work out. Ultimately, it lost out to the Mach trainer, which we have covered. Go back and look at that. And then it was retooled again as a G82, where they tried to get it a little bit more competitive. And then they were fielding it against the T-33. And at that point, I'm going to stop. And my salute today is, and if you're a member of the Italian Air Force, hey, they don't get enough respect. And actually, this is to the Italian Air Force. The Italian Air Force has been a great partner for the Americans and the United States since World War II. They have provided for the defense of Europe, and we owe them a debt. So today I'm going to recognize all you Aero Italia, folks, the Italian Air Force with brownie caramel cream. This looks like fun. It's an Orca beverage production. I've already popped it. It had a little bit of a fizz there. Now this one does have a California Redemption certificate, so this isn't old as dirt. 170 calories. Caramel cream root beer. This could be interesting. So to all you Italians out there, you got a good Air Force. Thank you so much for being such a good partner that you've been, not only to the rest of your European allies, but to the United States. We salute you. And I'm taking a chance here. I've never drank anything like this. It's not terrible, but it has a chocolate finish, which is a disgusting. We wouldn't have this drink. Jason's trying not to laugh. He's enjoying it. Take it again. One for the Italians. That's borderline gross. That one, the last one we did wasn't too bad. It didn't have a lot of flavor. I think it was the Jamaicans. This one, ugh. I'm going to pass on that. But I will pick up my F94 again. And so what ended up happening was we've moved past the mock trainer, and the G82 actually went up against the T-33. Operating against the T-33 with Lockheed, with the abundance of spares and the manufacturing capability of the United States behind it, which means they could offer the spares, the aircraft, everything at a lower cost, doomed the G82 from the outset, the other variant of this aircraft. And there was a couple of them built, and they just basically went off into history. Now, the nice thing about this is the Italians actually have a sense of history. One of the of these aircraft is actually preserved in the Vigna di Valle Museum in Italy. I haven't been to see it. If you get over there and you want to see it, it is an extremely rare aircraft and very cool, but that's it. And with that, the airplane moved into history as it lost out to the T-33. Now, we're moving into the holidays. If you need that cool gift for that little aviator in your life, Famous Women Aviators, which is very cool. It's got all kinds of neat aviators in here. I'm kind of looking through it, see if I know anybody. Let's see. There's Sally Ride. Let's see. Gina Yeager, Linda Finch, Eileen Collins. She is a honoree. And then there's a bunch of female combat pilots, which we've had a number of honorees. But go out and click on the link, and Jason will happily draw this book for you. He won't do that, but he will run down to the store and send it out to you so you can get it in time for Christmas. Now, I'm standing in front of our B-25 and our German equipment display, which we are beefing back up again, German World War II equipment. We cannot do all this stuff without your contribution, so click on that link, send us a few lira, and we will happily take them. We can do all this stuff. If you are teaching the kids at home, there are links in this video that you can teach the kids either one lesson or an entire lesson plan. Go through those books. They are free. I think you'll love them. And if you came across us on YouTube or you came across us on Facebook, give us a subscription and a like, comment. The subscriptions really help the channel. We appreciate that. We love your comments. That's how we get a lot of our ideas. So if you know somebody that likes basically one-off Warbird videos, that's us. That's where we are. And we will be happy to get your feedback. My name is Fred Bell. I am the Vice Chairman of the Palm Springs Air Museum. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
3, 2, 1, end of test. Skiing with a go.
today. All my fears have gone away. I guess this means I'm here to stay. Yeah, I'm ready to fly, ready to fly. Wasn't long ago I should.